Many people dream of turning their garage into a profitable business, starting small and growing step by step. In this video, you'll discover 30 powerful machines you can import from China that help make that dream a reality. From soap cutters to CNC stone engravers to guitar string winders, these compact tools are surprisingly affordable. We'll share exact prices and real profit potential, so you know what each one can earn. Let's jump in and explore what's possible, only on the money chapter. 1. Dry ice pelletizer machine. This compact machine turns liquid CO2 into dry ice pellets and is small enough to sit on a counter. It's used by event planners, food delivery services, and medical transport providers. Available for around $260 on Alibaba, it can produce 30 to 50 kilograms of dry ice per day. With a $1 profit per kilogram, that's $30 to $50 daily or $900 to $1,500 monthly. ROI in under 10 days. Second, recycled paper pencil machine. This machine transforms old newspapers and waste paper into usable pencils. No wood required. Perfect for eco-conscious startups and school supply vendors. Available for $660 to $1,200 on Alibaba, producing up to 8,000 pencils daily. With a 10-cent profit per pencil, that's $800 daily or $24,000 monthly. Pays for itself in 1 to 2 days. Third, sheep wool washing machine. This rugged system cleans raw sheep wool and prepares it for insulation, stuffing, or textile use right out of the farm. Farmers, wool traders, and eco-friendly product makers use it to process raw greasy wool into a clean, fluffy material ready for resale or manufacturing. The machine soaks, agitates, rinses, and spins the wool dry in a continuous cycle, eliminating dirt, lanolin, and debris without damage to the fibers. Available for $989 to $1,384 on Alibaba, it can process up to 150 kilograms of wool per day. With a profit of $1 per kilogram, that's $150 daily, or about $4,500 monthly. The machine pays itself off within 10 working days. A simple way to convert waste wool into market-ready profit. Fourth, tea light candle making machine. This hand-cranked device turns melted wax into neat tea light candles. No electricity required. Ideal for small crafters, home businesses, and seasonal markets. Priced at $1,599 on Alibaba, it produces around 300 candles per day. With a 30-cent profit per candle, that's $90 daily or $2,700 monthly. ROI in under 18 days. Fifth, incense cone making machine. This compact unit shapes aromatic paste into uniform incense cones, ready for drying and packaging. A perfect fit for sellers targeting wellness, meditation, or spiritual markets. Incense remains in steady demand across both retail stores and export businesses. The machine loads blended material, presses it into molds, and ejects the cones automatically. Production is fast and repeatable, with consistent sizing and minimal labor. Available from $2,700 to $3,000 on Alibaba, it can create up to 10,000 cones per day. With a profit margin of 2 cents per cone, that's $200 daily, or $6,000 per month. Payback time is under 2 weeks. An easy entry machine for a timeless product. Sixth, zipper coil forming machine. This machine builds continuous zipper coils directly onto fabric tape using molten nylon, all in one pass. Used by textile manufacturers, bag makers, and garment brands. Priced at $2,900 on Alibaba, it produces about 1,000 meters of zipper per day. With a 10-cent profit per meter, that's $100 daily or $3,000 monthly. Break even in under a month. 7. Toothpick making machine. This machine converts raw bamboo or wood into thousands of polished uniform toothpicks. It's widely used by small-scale manufacturers serving restaurants, retailers, or disposable tableware markets. With everyday demand for hygienic, compact products, it's a reliable income source. The machine slices, shapes, polishes, and sharpens each stick with high-speed rotating cutters and polishers, producing consistent output with minimal supervision. It is priced around $1,600 to $2,000 on Alibaba and can process up to 300,000 toothpicks daily at a profit of $0.0005 per piece. That's $150 per day, near $4,500 monthly. ROI is achievable in just 2 to 3 weeks. A sharp investment for steady, scalable returns. 8. CNC wire bending machine. This programmable machine bends wire into complex shapes with exact specifications. Perfect for metal hooks, racks, or retail fixtures. Widely used by homeware brands, metal part suppliers, and custom fabricators, it makes the kind of items that are always in demand but hard to source locally. It accepts a digital design, loads wire, and bends it through servo-powered arms into your chosen shape. From zigzags to loops to spirals. Priced at about $5,000 on Alibaba, it outputs around 500 to 1,000 wire pieces per day, depending on complexity. At a profit of 40 cents per part, that's $200 to $400 daily, or up to $12,000 monthly. Break even comes in just 2 to 3 weeks. A high-precision tool for high-margin products. 9. Paper tube packing machine. This machine rolls, presses, and seals layered paper into rigid spiral tubes, used in packaging, construction, and textiles. Ideal for eco-packaging startups, textile suppliers, and industrial manufacturers, paper tubes are cheap to make and widely sold across sectors. The machine glues and winds paper at an angle, then cuts it to size with high-speed blades. Finished tubes are smooth, durable, and ready for direct use. Available for $5,500 to $5,700 on Alibaba, it produces roughly 1,000 to 2,000 tubes daily, depending on diameter. At a 20-cent profit per tube, that's up to $400 per day, or $12,000 per month. It pays for itself in about 2 weeks. A solid tool for tapping into the booming packaging market. 10th, wall panel making machine. This machine molds textured 3D wall panels from gypsum or plastic, ready to install decorative surfaces, used by interior decorators, renovation companies, and DIY product sellers. Priced at $5,500 on Alibaba, it produces 200 to 300 panels daily. With a $3 profit per panel, that's up to $900 daily, or $27,000 monthly. Pays off in less than 1 week. 11th, automatic rotor coil machine. This machine winds copper wire into motor coils with precise spacing, tension, and layering. Used by appliance repair shops, electric motor builders, and parts suppliers, it's a cornerstone of small-scale motor production. Electric fans, drills, and pumps all depend on well-wound coils. Wire is loaded into the machine, which auto-feeds winds and shapes it around a spindle. Every pass is consistent, reducing defects and improving energy efficiency. You'll find it on Alibaba for around $6,000. It produces 100 to 200 coils per day, depending on size and wire gauge. With a $4 profit per coil, that's up to $800 daily, or $24,000 monthly. The payback is under 10 days. Precision equipment that opens doors to big industries. 12th, automatic nail making machine. This machine takes steel wire and turns it into ready-to-use construction nails. Fast, sharp, and uniform. It's perfect for hardware suppliers, construction wholesalers, and industrial product exporters. Nails are a high-demand item with steady usage across many sectors. The wire feeds into the machine, gets straightened, cut, shaped into heads and points, and ejects fully formed nails continuously. Available for about $2,700 on Alibaba, it can produce up to 700 nails per minute, or over 300,000 daily. With a 0.002 profit per nail, that's $600 daily, or $18,000 monthly. The investment pays off in under 5 days. A tough little machine that punches profits day after day. 13. Cotton swab making machine. This compact system produces double-ended cotton swabs with speed and precision, ready for packaging and resale. It's ideal for hygiene product manufacturers, cosmetic startups, and private label brands. With daily use demand, cotton swabs are a reliable, evergreen product. The machine forms the stick, wraps each end with cotton, and secures them using glue and rollers, all automatically. Available for around $2,500 on Alibaba, it can produce up to 150,000 swabs per day. With a 0.005 profit per piece, that's $750 per day, or over $22,000 monthly. You can recover your cost in under 4 days. A tiny product, but a powerful revenue generator. 14 eye mask forming machine. This compact unit shapes and seals cooling or scented eye masks. Now a mainstream health and wellness product. Perfect for beauty brands, travel gear sellers, and spa wholesalers. This machine supports a growing demand for sleep aids and skincare comfort. It feeds soft gel material and fabric layers into a heated mold, forms the mask, and trims the edges automatically. Minimal labor, clean finish. Costing around $8,200 on Alibaba, it produces about 3,000 3,000 masks daily. With a 25-cent profit per unit, that's $750 daily, or $22,500 monthly. ROI achieved in just 11 days. A compact machine with huge beauty and wellness upside. 15th ball pen assembly machine. This machine automatically assembles ballpoint pens from individual parts, delivering hundreds of finished pens in minutes. It's used by stationery manufacturers, promotional product businesses, and exporters. With pen demand steady across schools, offices, and advertising, it's a classic high-volume product. The machine feeds barrels, inserts ink cartridges and springs, and snaps the components together in one seamless motion. Available on Alibaba for about $2,200, it can assemble up to 6,000 pens per hour, or around 48,000 daily with a full shift. At just 3 cents profit per pen, that's $1,440 per day, or $43,200 monthly. The machine pays for itself in just 2 days. A fast-track tool for tapping into the global stationery market. 16th essential oil distiller. This machine extracts essential oils from plants using steam distillation, the cleanest and most natural method available. Fresh or dried plant matter is loaded into the chamber, where steam separates the oils. The vapor then condenses, separating pure essential oil from water. No chemicals needed. Available on Alibaba for around $8,867, it can produce 2 to 4 liters of oil daily, depending on the input material. With an average profit of $50 per liter, that's $100 to $200 per day. 17th, juice filling and sealing machine. This machine fills and seals bottles or pouches with fresh juice or other liquids, ready for retail in minutes. The machine pumps liquid into containers with precision, then heat seals the opening, all in a continuous automated process. Available on Alibaba for around $2,000, it can fill up to 1,500 bottles or pouches per day. With a 25-cent profit per unit, that's $375 daily. 18, vacuum jewelry casting machine. This precision system melts precious metals and casts them into molds using vacuum pressure. Ideal for high-end jewelry making. A wax model is placed inside a mold, then burned out in a furnace. Molten metal is poured in, and the vacuum draws it perfectly into place. Results are sharp, detailed, and market-ready. Available on Alibaba for around $18,000, it can produce 10 to 20 high-value pieces per day. With $20 to $50 profit per piece, that's up to $1,000 daily. 19th, guitar string winding machine. This machine winds precision guitar strings by coiling wire around a core with steady tension and alignment. The wire core is set under tension, while a secondary wire is wrapped around it smoothly. The machine ensures even spacing, tone balance, and durable structure, exactly what musicians demand. You'll find it priced at about $18,000 on Alibaba. It produces 1,000 to 2,000 strings per day, depending on type. At a profit of 30 cents per string, that's $300 to $600 daily. 20th industrial towel weaving machine. This machine weaves terry cloth towels from loaded yarn, automatically producing soft, thick textiles in large batches. It pulls yarn through a programmed loom, weaving loops into fabric with consistent tension. Once complete, rolls of fabric can be cut and stitched into custom sizes. Available for approximately $18,500 on Alibaba, it produces enough fabric for 300 to 500 towels daily. With a $1 to $1.50 profit per towel, that's $300 to $750 daily. 21st briquette press machine. This heavy-duty machine compresses wood waste into dense, fuel-efficient briquettes. No glue or chemicals needed. Wood waste is loaded into the machine, where high pressure and heat bind it naturally into uniform blocks. Briquettes are then cooled and ready for packaging. Costing around $19,500 on Alibaba, it can produce about 1,000 kilograms of briquettes per day. With a 10-cent profit per kilogram, that's $100 daily, or $3,000 monthly. 22nd, hydrogel face mask machine. This machine produces spay-grade hydrogel facial masks infused with skincare ingredients, ideal for beauty product lines. Ingredients are poured into a heated mold, where they form into a flexible hydrogel layer. The machine then cuts, shapes, and cools the masks for packing. Available for $19,500 on Alibaba, it can make 5,000 masks daily. At a 25-cent profit per mask, that's $1,250 daily. 23rd, automatic paper napkin folding machine. This compact machine transforms large paper rolls into neatly folded napkins, ideal for restaurants, events, and catering services. The machine feeds, folds, and cuts paper automatically, ensuring uniformity and efficiency with minimal manual intervention. It can produce up to 5,000 napkins per hour, with a profit margin of 2 cents per napkin. That's $100 per hour. 24th, soap bar cutting machine. This machine slices large soap blocks into evenly shaped, ready-to-sell bars. Fast, clean, and precise. The process is simple. Load a slab of solidified soap, set your measurements, and the machine uses wires or blades to cut it into uniform bars in one motion. It can cut 1,000 to 2,000 bars per day, depending on block size. With a 30-cent profit per bar, that's up to $600 daily, or $18,000 monthly. 25th, UV flatbed printer. This digital machine prints full-color, durable designs onto any flat surface: glass, wood, metal, acrylic, and more. A favorite for custom product sellers, signage creators, and merch businesses. It allows full personalization at fast speeds and low cost. Images are UV cured instantly as they print, allowing for crisp, smudge-free finishes, even on heat-sensitive materials. Available around $21,000 on Alibaba, it handles 100 to 200 prints per day, depending on size and complexity. At $5 profit per print, that's $500 to $1,000 daily, near up to $30,000 monthly. ROI in 1 to 2 months. A creative powerhouse with unlimited product potential. 26th, CNC stone engraving machine. This powerful engraving machine carves images and text into granite, marble, and stone. Ideal for memorials, decor, and signage. Used by engraving shops, masons, and custom furniture makers, it automates what once took years of manual skill. It accepts 3D files or vector designs and translates them into detailed carvings using a high-speed rotary bit. Priced at $21,000 on Alibaba, it produces 5 to 10 high-value pieces daily. With a $30 to $50 profit per unit, that's $250 to $500 daily, or $7,500 to $15,000 monthly. Pays for itself in just over a month. Precision craftsmanship made scalable. 27th, bath bomb press machine. This machine molds perfect bath bombs at high speed, improving consistency and saving labor. Great for beauty brands and handmade goods sellers scaling up production. It transforms a manual craft into a profitable micro factory. Just load the mixture, press the button, and the machine compresses, shapes, and ejects perfect units. No hand packing needed. Priced around $21,000 on Alibaba, it produces 2,000 units daily. At 25 cents profit per bomb, that's $500 daily, and or $15,000 monthly. Investment return in about 6 weeks. A beauty industry favorite with real revenue punch. Juice filling and sealing machine. This machine fills and seals bottles or pouches with fresh juice or other liquids, ready for retail in minutes. The machine pumps liquid into containers with precision, then heat seals the opening, all in a continuous automated process. Available on Alibaba for around $2,000, it can fill up to 1,500 bottles or pouches per day. With a 25-cent profit per unit, that's $375 daily. Vacuum jewelry casting machine. This precision system melts precious metals and casts them into molds using vacuum pressure. Ideal for high-end jewelry making. A wax model is placed inside a mold, then burned out in a furnace. Molten metal is poured in, and the vacuum draws it perfectly into place. Results are sharp, detailed, and market ready. Available on Alibaba for around $18,000, it can produce 10 to 20 high-value pieces per day. With $20 to $50 profit per piece, that's up to $1,000 daily. 19th, guitar string winding machine. This machine winds precision guitar strings by coiling wire around a core with steady tension and alignment. The wire core is set under tension, while a secondary wire is wrapped around it smoothly. The machine ensures even spacing, tone balance, and durable structure, exactly what musicians demand. You'll find it priced at about $18,000 on Alibaba. It produces 1,000 to 2,000 strings per day, depending on type. At a profit of 30 cents per string, that's $300 to $600 daily. Thanks for watching. If any of these machines sparked an idea, don't let it stay just an idea. We're sharing more tools, tactics, and business blueprints every week, so make sure to subscribe to the Money Chapter and turn your side hustle into something real. Until next time, keep building.